No matter how healthily you live, there's always something more that you wish you were doing. And there are 1,000 things that other people online will tell you that you should be doing. You might pick up one new healthy habit at the beginning of the new year, but only adding one healthy habit per year means that you'll never be able to do everything you want to do every day. So this week, I'm saying screw all of that. I'm going to sit down and think of a bunch of healthy habits that I want in my life, and I'm going to force myself to just do all of them for a week straight. I landed on 11 of them. 11 things to do every single day. Reading, journaling, meditating, walking, drinking a gallon of water, going to the gym, studying, cleaning, getting less than an hour of screen time, eating no fast food, and waking up by 7 a.m. In a perfect world, I do all of this stuff every day while going to school and doing the rest of the things that I do every single day. So this week, I'm living in my perfect world. Let's get ready. I'm gonna do a preliminary cleaning of my room. It's real bad right now, as you can see. So I'm just gonna get all my laundry put away and make my bed. Get everything organized. Need to clean my water bottle so I can easily track my gallon of water every day. I'm gonna get up at 7. I'm gonna go to the gym and then go to the library. Good morning, everyone. 7 a.m. The week started off strong. I went to the gym first thing in the morning, tried and failed to record myself on a machine, and went to the store to get some real food so I would never have to rely on fast food. After a quick shower, I tried my first round of meditating for 15 minutes, and that part did not go so smooth. Meditation is a lot harder than I remember. At first I had my eyes closed, but then I just started falling asleep. I opened my eyes to stay awake, but didn't really help that much. Anyway, we got the gym done, meditation done. The room is looking fantastic still. Well, I'm gonna bring my backpack with me. Let me put this tripod away. I packed my lunch as well, and I went to the store this morning, so I actually have done a lot. A lot I did do. There was also school, of course, so I packed my lunch and headed to campus. Alright, first class done. We're in the car. I'm gonna eat this lunch and listen to some music and not watch YouTube. After school, I stopped by the store one more time because I'd forgotten to buy one thing, and it was the perfect opportunity to get my steps up to 10,000 for the day. Currently have 8,500 steps, so I'm gonna walk 1,500 in this Super Saver while I come here to get just one item. Wish me luck. My original 32-ounce water bottle, I cleaned it. It tastes bad. I don't know if it tastes like soap or mold, but I'm not gonna deal with that. So I got this one from home. Definitely over half a gallon today, but I was not able to do anywhere near enough studying for the quiz I have tomorrow. So in the morning, I'm getting up at 7, going straight to the gym, and then I will have about an hour try to learn all of that material. At least after my lab, I can chill out a little bit, but I should honestly study even more because I've got those 2 midterms on Thursday. So I did feel very motivated and locked in and clear-minded today, just rushing around doing all this stuff. So I liked that part of it, at least. Good morning, guys. Day 2. I think I slept too well on day 1 because I woke up at like 4:30 today and I could not get back to sleep. So I just read for like an hour and I kind of slept for like 5:30 to 7. Got my reading done for the day anyway, so that's a bonus. Fill my water, go to the gym, already organized my room. I'm gonna save meditation and journaling for later just because it's such a stressful morning. I don't know how people record themselves at the gym. Genuinely, it is so awkward to record at the gym. Maybe if I had any amount of muscle mass, I would feel like I had the right to, but since I'm so new, it's just not cool. But what I can record is my daily lunch here. We've got a nice little turkey and provolone sandwich with some sea salt and vinegar chips, some Greek yogurt for protein, and some Chips Ahoy for dessert. Nothing fancy, but it gets the job done. And of course, I also made dinner. Just had some delicious tortellini. It is now 7 p.m. Got quite a few things left to do on the day, but I took my quiz. I just spent a long time in the lab, the most annoying lab I think I've ever had. I've still got to meditate and journal and walk and drink more water. I will say, I've had 2 full bottles of water today, and 4 is excessive. I'm gonna officially change that goal to 2 bottles. I feel like you gotta be like pretty freaking active to actually need a full gallon of water every day. I'm gonna walk before it gets too much later. I've got about 6,000 steps, so I need about 2 miles worth of walking. I just got back. I ended up accidentally walking like 3 miles. Ooh, 12,000. Oh my goodness. Heart rate is going crazy right now. It is time to meditate. Is it possible to be bad at meditating? Because I think I'm bad at meditating. I just keep falling asleep. Maybe I should just focus on my breath more? Anyway, it's journaling time. I'm not going to show you the actual words, but I made all that. Print out some photos too. 6:49 a.m. Room's already clean. Once you do it once, I feel like you really just gotta make your bed in the morning. Make sure you don't make a mess of other stuff during the day. Have some breakfast, head to the gym. You know how it goes. Okay, officially I am home for the night. Every part of my body is sore. I can't lift my arm past this. It actually hurts my chest so bad. I literally did one push day. My shoulder hurts too. Tomorrow I might literally just have to do treadmill. I need to stretch more. That's a habit I probably should have had at the beginning that I have not had. I've got like 5.5 hours before bed, and I need to learn pretty much all of advanced circuits before tomorrow when I've got my first midterm in the class. I've already read a lot of the book. I know what MOSFETs are through and through now. I just gotta figure out how to build circuits that use them as amplifiers. We're gonna do that, we're gonna journal. I'm pretty much done with my water for the day. I'm gonna have to go on a walk at some point and meditate at some point. And then the day will be good. It'll be a good day. Oh, it turned off right at 10,000. We did it. What the hell? I just learned like all of advanced circuits in one day. I'm very impressed with myself. Tomorrow might go okay. It's 11:30, so I'm gonna meditate I'm just gonna do 5 minutes right now, and I'm not gonna record it because I think that might be stressing me out, the recording part. And then I'm reading for 15 minutes in my bed, and I'm going to sleep. Okay, yeah, officially 5 minutes no video was way better than 15 minutes with video. I just focused on my breathing. I wasn't falling asleep. It's officially 11:43, so I'm gonna read for 15 minutes, and then boom, asleep by midnight, because I'm sure I will pass out. I'm exhausted. Doing things a little differently today. It's about 7:48, and I'm walking to the library and do the gym and everything later, but I've got tests. I had this lovely little meal for lunch, and then I prepared this interpretive dance to symbolize how my 2 midterms felt. Got some incredible tricolor tortellini once again. Celebratory dinner after 2 successful midterms. I've been drinking water all day too, you better believe it. So after a day of successful tests and studying and pushing off my healthy habits, it became very evident that I was not going to be able to get everything done in time while still being able to go to bed early. You guys aren't going to believe what time it is. It's past 11:30. You're also not going to believe where I'm going. The gym. I got a lot of stuff to do. I got a lot of habits to do. So I'm saying, screw my bedtime. I make my own rules. I'm gonna get 8 hours of sleep, but I'm gonna get them later. I'm gonna sleep from 1 to 9. Call me crazy. All right, I turned in my homework assignment. I took 2 tests today. So now, late night gym sesh, late night grind sesh. Unfortunately, it turned out that the late night gym sesh was a little bit too late night. So my watch reset the step count at midnight before I could actually hit 10,000. I did walk an extra 1,000 or so steps though, so I'm still counting that as a win for the day. Meditating on video just doesn't work. I don't know, even with the 5 minutes, I was stressing. I think being observed while meditating that's just weird. Doesn't feel right. It's almost 11 a.m. All I've done today is, well, I've organized my room. And then I just have one class today. Got a little bit of homework, and it's literally beautiful. It's gonna get almost up to 70 degrees today. I think I'm gonna go on a long walk in the park later. Good morning, everybody. If you call it the morning still, it's 11:30 a.m. What's weird is that I did go to bed, like right around midnight. I just happened to wake up 11 hours later. But one thing I actually did miss yesterday was journaling. I'm gonna go to the gym first, take a shower, do a journal entry for yesterday, and then later on today I'll do the journal entry for today. I got 20,000 steps yesterday. Even when I was in like peak running shape, 20,000 is still pretty rare. We got up to like 70. Today is not so nice. We're rocking with like 49 degrees as a high. Phone and food. It is so easy to like not do stuff. I don't know, I did a whole video about not going on my phone. That felt hard back then, but with all this other stuff, that's like, at least I don't have to go out and do something. Like that's just something I don't have to do. I guess I missed studying yesterday too. I went to class, but I did not do any outside of class studying. Definitely not for an hour. Every other day this week I've just had to with homework and stuff. Yesterday was like the first day I didn't have homework. I didn't have a test super soon. I just went to my 1 hour of classes and I did not think about school any more than that. Here's something I've realized. I've got 11 healthy habits going right now. There is a secret 11 and a half one. What I think is the most important healthy habit to maintain is 8 hours of sleep, preferably early times. Early to bed, early to rise. It makes someone healthy, wealthy, and wise. Doing that means that you have to be very intentional about your day and your time. In a perfect world, I would be going to bed at 10 and waking up at 6. But that is impossible, usually. Especially with all these other healthy habits, getting all of that done at a reasonable time to be able to go to bed early is very difficult. The problem this week is that on top of all of those healthy habits, I had 2 midterms and 1 quiz, and they were all stressing me out. What could have solved this problem and made my days a little bit less packed was if I had started doing all of that earlier. Because now is the time where I don't have anything tomorrow, I don't have anything on Monday. Now is the perfect time to actually start doing all this big preparation and kind of spread it out over the next few days instead of cramming it all into one day, because that ruins your sleep schedule, which kind of throws everything off. Here's the day schedule. Okay. Gym, shower, journal, clean up around the house, study. A lot of studying. Overall, this experience has been wonderful, especially on the days where I got to sleep at a good time and woke up early. Here's what we have to do today in order to rectify my mistakes. At least 2 hours of studying. I'm going to write 2 journal entries, one for yesterday, one for today. And then obviously all the other normal stuff. The phone has been surprisingly easy. Like I haven't deleted any social media. I haven't like turned off my phone. I've just been off of it. If I'm not asleep by 11 tonight, what am I doing? Well, while we're here, we might as well get some meditation action in. So let me set a 5-minute timer. Oh my god. That was a good one. That was a good one. It's breakfast time. Let's go. I did some reading over breakfast, and then I went to the gym for some lifting and some treadmill walking. Then back at home, I washed my sheets, I did my laundry, and I had some sandwiches for lunch with Julia. Then, after performing some slight magic, I went to the library to study for a few hours before coming home again and catching up on journaling. I'd hit 10,000 steps, I had achieved all my goals, and now it was simply time to read before bed to end the challenge off. So I did it. And this was about a week ago now, so have I kept up with any of this? Not really. I have been reading a lot more consistently, so that's been good. But other than that, I'm not even sure I've been to the gym once in the last week, and I've definitely had my fair share of fast food on campus for lunch. There's something about sharing your goals with others that really helps in achieving them. And 1 week is clearly not enough to start a real habit, especially when you don't have a set time of day for each of those habits. So my advice from this experience on how to implement the things that you want to start doing in your life, tell someone about it. If you are not the only person responsible for holding you accountable, you are much more likely to be held accountable. Attach times to habits. If you make it a habit to go to the gym right after you wake up, instead of making it a goal to go to the gym at some point during the day, you're going to go to the gym a lot more. Manage your time and get to sleep. Keep track of everything that you have to do and make sure you can get it done in time to actually go to bed and get a good full night's rest. Sleep is the most helpful and most underrated healthy habit, and it is so hard to get right, but it is so worth it. Well, I'm gonna go to bed so I can get up early and hit the gym again, but make sure you subscribe so we can hit 10,000 by the end of my junior year. Thanks for liking and commenting and all the good stuff. Okay, bye.